are built right now. We have we have um, outrank Adobe from when they have uh, purchased SEMrush. So we have outrank Adobe on their most the most biggest organic revenue keyword. We have outranked them, and with the smaller domain, which was like maybe 15 years later got live, maybe more than that. And recently we got ranked Hicksfield as well. So what I'm saying, uh, smaller players can rank. It is something you have to keep in mind. You are just missing something. You have to just keep it good. And it's not about me like I know everything. So you have to learn. You have to test a lot of things, and you will learn a lot of things yourself. So yeah, s- on which you keywords you bypass Adobe. Yeah. So right now we have bypass maybe on AI video generator, and that was like at that time it was like maybe image, but now I'm not working there. So and we have actually outranked them on like Canva is after us, Adobe is after us, and this is one case study. And if you will check the age of Xfield, it is maybe 20 years later, like it got live. So it is 20 years old domain, more older than Xfield. So, but you can rank. Like I'm not saying like it's super simple. You don't need any revenue. You don't need anything. You will definitely need anything, but what I'm saying, you have to keep in mind everything is possible still. And there is even more opportunities towards SEO, organic rankings, and LLM rankings. And that's why we are here. If I don't feel any kind of interest towards the growth opportunities, I would never like start with it. But I know like it would work. Yeah. So I will share it. Like one thing I'm just going to, I will ask the question. So Ghulam Ali or like who was whom I yeah I was talking about with who was talking about your websites. I just forget the name.
I was talking about Ghulam Ali.
Ghulam Ali. Okay, so Ghulam Ali, what I'm saying, like you must remind me. So I will have a question for you after the call, and I would like to understand what you understand from the my recommendation. So and believe me, there is more opportunity that you could be the millionaire from just blogging networks. But there is a kind of uh, the process I would like to share, and yeah, in the next call. So right now, first thing is there is like this is the traffic we have built at Imagine 1.156K to 1.7 million plus in 10 months, then 1.5 million plus signups generated in that same year, and $400 to $15,000 per day revenue we have generated. And and within 6 months, we outrank Google and Adobe for their main keywords. So that's what we have achieved with that similar platform. And uh, sorry, Splendid. Sorry, I did not get it.
It's sort of applause. Means it's a big achievement you got.
Okay, thank you so much. So every web document, so this is the core framework. Every web document must sell your product. So there should be not a wall of text or images. Every page must be bound to a product, service, brand, or entity, and it is talking about your brand dimension. So keep in mind, it should be actually telling about your brand dimension, how bigger your brand is. What, like if I'm talking about Hicksfield, it is not AI video platform. If you understand it, AI video platform, it is wrong. And if and that's what they were doing actually, and maybe you guys might think like that, and even LLMs thinks like that. So yeah, so I will share. Yeah, definitely it would work, but I will not work for an affiliate. I would work for something else, and I will share that idea. So the core thing is about like you must sell the product, and it should be about your core dimension of the product. So if I'm talking about, I think we should have to keep in mind and this thing, and we can actually go deeper later. So there is a one more pattern where which I want to actually you guys to understand. First thing is that search engine analyze ranking documents and generate text according to users and activity. Sorry. So they analyze rank documents like the pages which are ranking on the top, and then generate the text summaries according to the end user activity. They rank by function as much as relevance. So so what it means, like, they rank your website by your product functionality, your service offering, how bigger, how smaller, how micro, whatever you are providing in that service, whatever attributes your product or service has, it will rank you by those functions as well. So, and for that, like, there is a patent, maybe I have shared somewhere, but not here, so I will share later in the group chat. So what I'm trying to say, if there are 10 websites, and that patent was actually explaining it, that first website was actually mentioning happy 45th birthday to John. Like, whoever has the 45th birthday, they like the John search life insurance, and the first website ranked on the first position, and the John age was 45th year. It was his birthday, and the 40, like, maybe he was the random guy, and the website which was ranking on the first position was actually showing that we are giving discounts to the 45th birthday people who have the 45th year of age. We will give discounts. So they were not giving discounts to everybody, but they were giving discount to someone, and that was more than the other competitors functionality. They were providing something extra. So when they were offering something extra, they were able to get rank better. So that's actually, I want to explain you guys as well. So if you don't have the better option, better offer, why should Google keep you as the middleman between provider and searcher? Same thing goes for Higgsfield or any other aggregation platform. If they are getting like multiple AI models, so why not Google rank those models directly? So the reason is, they have the better offer, they have the better functionality, they have the better service. So that's something you have to keep in mind. Like, someone is offering free, someone is offering something, so you have to make always your product better than your competition, and then you have to verbalize as well. So as I said, they rank by function as much as relevance. So it means the function, you will rank according to your product or your service offerings and your content relevance as well. So you can't distinguish these 2 points. And that also bring me again to the sales led SEO framework, that you have to sell by function. If you are selling AI video generator, you have to talk about it cost, how it costs better, how it generates better, what is the resolution, what is the product functionalities, what are the expanded features which other peoples don't have. So if you are going to convince anybody to buy your product, that's what you have to talk about. And Google will also see your product functionality by those attributes: your cost, your product functionality, your resolution, your duration, your time, speed to generate assets. So if you are talking about those things, you will get ranked better. And yeah, so content must be bound to product, service, or your offer, whatever you sell, and every page serves a function. And that doesn't mean like you have to sell everything. Like, you can't actually sell, like, if you are talking about any other platform like your competitor or something, like, any, you are giving anything overview, you are explaining what is sales led SEO. You can't actually sell your SEO service on what, like, it's my, let's suppose it's my patent, it's my proprietary data, and I'm naming it like sales led SEO is actually a framework by Umair Khalid, and you are just talking about it, and you are talking about like how it's better. So that's a kind of blog you got even info traffic from it, if you will be ranked. So this is what you have, right? You can explain sales led SEO in detail, and that will be really useful for you. But there will be a problem if you will actually trying to sell your SEO service, because maybe if you are going to talk about your website services, website development services, it doesn't relate directly. So what you have to do, you have to keep yourself in the last stuff, in the supplementary section, maybe like this is the whole blog, and you can actually talk about yourself in the last paragraph or something like that. So it even like makes sense. So you don't need to actually dilute the topical focus. Keep in mind, don't dilute the topical focus. I will discuss it later. But yeah, so then is it clear for now? All right. Yeah, Nitin. Yes, please.
Yes, hi. First of all, a very engaging session. Thank you for taking out the time. When you say talk about yourself, so for example, I have a website design company. The page should, in the last, we should include a para about our company, or if we are writing about the post or the content is about WordPress, then we write that we provide WordPress service and all, right?
Exactly.
Thank
Exactly.
you.
And it directly connected with that thing as well. But if you're talking about SEO, it directly, like you will have to indirectly connect with that. It also makes sense, but you will have to like indirectly connect with that. And if you are trying to rank for SEO keyword, you can't actually talk about your service on top. So you don't need to actually dilute the focus. You have to keep it in the bottom somewhere. So Google will not actually prioritize your like get like if the crawler or the bot will read that content, it will not dilute the focus of that bot, and it will stay on that same topic. And there is one more rule which I am following in the content writing, that every single word must add the value, and every single sentence must reflect the core topic. And the core topic is that what I want to rank for. It is not about like my service, it is about like what I am trying to rank for. If I'm trying to rank for sales led SEO, I can't actually talk about my web designing here. I can't talk about my web designing even here. I'll have to keep the focus on everything on that. And in the conclusion, I will just add one more CTA kind of thing to actually connect back with my product. So don't get confused with that. Like you have to keep talk about your product. You don't need to sell the product in that way. You have to get a CTA which feels useful to the user. And I have case studies where like our blog was getting more conversion than our top ranking pages and top website pages. And the reason was that we have just explained our one tool in the same industry, and give an overview, and in the last sentence we said if you can't use it in your country, you can get all those tools back in our country, sorry, in our platform. So even if it's not working in your country, you can get those models in our platform. And we got multiple kind of conversions, and it was the most be- uh, convertible blog. So you must have the good offer for them. That's actually important. And you can actually you don't need to speak a lot about your product. Some pages where it makes sense, which are relevant, you have to speak. But there will be some irrelevant, you can just give an offer by connecting in certain context. And also there is one thing you can't forget it, you have to write about it. So that's one more thing. And so coming back to the point and then going to the next thing, every action must be analyzed through these three lenses. First thing is actually behavioral history. Second thing is topical authority. And third thing is cost of processing your content. So first of all, behavioral history, or simple, in simple words, user interaction, it must go upward. So if it is actually dropping, you don't need to do that action. Try to make sure it should not drop. At least, even if it's not improving, it should not drop it. And same thing goes for the topical authority. It should either increase, or it should stay there. It should not be drop. And the next thing is cost of processing. It should not be increased. If it is increasing, that's a problem. If it is same, then even that could be considered in some way. So user interaction will include everything: clicks, dwell time, bounce rate, hover patterns, next search. If you Google, someone is coming to your page and going back to search, brand search, return visits, task completion. Like if he is doing something on your website and just closing the whole Chrome browser. Then the popularity, how much popular you are, scroll depth, engagement, any kind of engagement you can think about. So either it's on site or off site. Even the brand mentions on the other platforms is also your user interaction. So you have to make it better. And whatever you are going to do, it should make it upward. And if even if not, it should not actually drop user interaction from the previous one. So first of all, you have to keep in mind, there is one thing, maybe I can, yeah, here. So Google watches users, and like they, and how, so click patterns from search, dwell time for focus ticking, next search after clicking you, brand search volume or brand mention, return visits. Yeah, these are the same thing. So start with the, yeah, there is a kind of framework I will share later, towards how to build a good strategy for content and how you can actually get ranked better. But this is the on top level. You have to actually start with easy to rank keywords and plus great user experience. Try whatever you are going to publish on your website, it should improve the user experience. It should not reduce the user experience. It should not actually move user from your website to others website. And there must be some good behavioral signals. And expand once you will get it. Sir, if you have a topic, yeah, I will get back to it. So behavioral hits history matters a lot. And there is one thing I'll just keep in mind before this, even this lens as well. I need to actually add one more principle, which is about the website average score, average quality score. And it is really important point. Like, if you guys know, Google actually compare your website or your folders based on the average quality of those pages. So if your behavioral history or user interaction of those, that folder or that domain is better, and your, yeah, so yeah, really good question. How to calculate the average quality score? So that's what I'm answering. So if your user interaction topical authority is good, you will get better score. And if your cost of processing is lower, you will get better score. So actually, we don't know the actual quality score in Google system, but what we know, it actually compare, it gives you, like, there was a two kind of frameworks. First one was actually, it was comparing two sources, and it was giving uh, one like the one higher signal, like it was comparing the top sources, and then it was giving a kind of scoring, so any kind of scoring to based on that, the more, the like the best one will have like 100 score or something like that, based on their average uh, quality signals. There will be multiple quality signals, I will share later. I will share. So so they, that was something. Right now it is going towards the overall broad industry, like it is actually and trying to analyze everything on the SERP and everything about that specific topic. So that for which you are actually going to talk about. So first of all, you have to, on the top level, you have to keep in mind, you have to improve the user interaction. It will actually increase your behavioral history, and it will give you, let's suppose, maybe 30. It is my assumption, but it could be like, if your user interaction including your brand search, brand volume, um, brand mentions, user interaction time, user staying time, return visits, these are good, you will almost like able to get 30 to 40% of the quality score already, uh, if that is better than your competitor. And if your topical authority is better as well, you will get 70% quality score. And topical authority doesn't mean like you are established brand. It is not topical authority. If you are like Hicksfield was before me, Hicksfield was there, and Hicksfield was a brand. They were having really good behavioral history and user interactions. So there was no problem in that, but they were not able to rank on the first position. The reason why they were not, because they don't had the topical authority. And topical authority means the website focus. So if your website focus is not diverting, like you are talking about AI creative suits, and then at some time you go towards directly to AI, like AI analysis, or like something irrelevant like video downloader or something like that, your site focus will suddenly drop. You can publish about the video downloader and keep your focus back as well, but there is a strategy about it I will share. So right now you have to keep in mind, whatever you are going to publish, it will actually dilute your site focus either, or increase your site focus either. So you have to balance your site focus on your core dimension. You can get you don't need to get out of that dimension, and you have to keep focus on your main thing, whatever your website is talking about. Then you have the topical coverage of everything whatever discussed in that industry, like whatever the core concept, whatever the n-grams being used in that topics, maybe micro terms. So you have, if you have just covered once, it is enough. Then you have expertise, which is we are saying EEAT, expertise, trust signals. Your entity must be recognized, and it will be recognized with the proper verbalization. And then it's again come separately as well. You have must be having expertise, experience, authority, and trust over your brand. And there should be like you must be using any rare vocabulary as well, like the vocabulary which your competitors are not using, but in the same topic those terms exist and you have covered it. Then the content depth, if you are talking about a lot of topics, you don't need to go like too much broader. Like if I'm talking about AI video generation, maybe I can create 1000 pages, but I'll just keep in like I'll, if I'm just going to start and build topical authority, for topical authority I will just publish 50 pages, and I will make them make the content deeper enough that it can actually cover all those n-grams. And then the brand entity, if Google can't understand what your brand is and what it is targeting, what is it offering, you will not be able to get a topical authority. So you have to stock in that thing. And these things also give you like 33% of the weightage. And the cost of processing means all the your crawl budget should be optimized. Indexing, your crawling, your indexing cost, your processing cost, your ranking cost, re-ranking cost, rendering cost, redirection chains should not be there. And duplicate content should not be there. Page plot, like the useless pages should not be there for the search engines. That will actually help you a lot if you are you have optimized your cost of processing as well. So these are the three core things which actually help you a lot. So sometime it is possible, yeah, like your site focus is too good, your topical coverage is too good, your expertise is too good, but your page focus is not good, so you will not be able to rank there as well. So if you have to like for that, like definitely if someone is actually talking about content creation, and you're talking about content creation, but someone is actually talking about the writing text, and you are actually talking about text, videos, everything, you might get ranked for that as well. But your topical focus is actually broader. So if you are trying to rank for the writing text, you will have to write the separate topic for that. And sometimes you don't need that to rank for every query if you want to become the like the topical authority in that niche. So you have to try to actually compete on the core terms first, and then you can go towards other. I will share this strategy later, but this is like the core understanding of these three rules. Do you guys get these points, like behavioral signals, cost of processing, and how it increase your average quality score of website? So guys, stay in touch, keep active, and I will get more energy from that. So next thing is actually about like, yeah, behavioral history, topical authority, we have discussed a lot. So I'm using actually, if you're going to use videos, I think I should not discuss at the moment. So topical coverage, core and outer topic section, these are the like site focus things. Fewer pages, higher quality. Try to decrease the pages and increase the topical like the quality signals for those pages. And Google predicts quality from the path average as well. So if you're any path like domain.com/feature/, this is actually really good. So if when you will publish the new page and that path, it will also get ranked really well. If your existing pages are actually able to get ranked in the top 3 pages on the Google, your new page will come directly in the top 3 pages. It will not get ranked on the fourth page. Whenever you will make it live, even if it's bad, it will rank initially on the top third, and then it might go get dropped as well in the re-ranking stage. But in the initial ranking, it will get up. And if your ranking are your average quality is bad, even you are good, uh, your content is good, but you will not be able to rank on the top 3, and maybe you will be not able to rank in the top 100. But if you will and maybe sometimes in re-ranking stage Google can predict, but there is more chances that Google will not rank you even you are doing really good stuff. So there are some more points we could actually discuss later. um, Rear window proximity. So yeah, here I have discussed quality scores prediction. So Google predicts quality of new page based on average quality of all the pages at that path folder. Fewer pages is equal to higher average product top pages. Definitely try to product top pages, which we called quality nodes, like the pages which are actually getting linked from your home page. So try to keep all those blogs, all those landing pages uh, really good. Specifically the pages which are getting linked from uh, your header footer. So all the pages which you can directly access from home page must be really good. So if they will be good, your domain perception will always be good. And then the, yeah, cost of retrieval, this is actually the funnel. And try to make the clean architecture, no redirection chains, proper robot sitemap, fast rendering, schema markup, self-referencing, canonicals, no orphan pages. Yeah, do not create 2 pages for the one keyword, fix cannibalization, do not create page for every keyword. There is one kind of filter or criteria I've shared earlier. Maybe you guys know it. Here it is written as well. So I will share the same voice later as well. And yeah, so there is I think more things, and I can't actually go too much fast. Um, so I can just give you a quick overview. So there are 5 phases. You have to always, whenever you are going to start, you have to identify the website, build the, sorry, it will not actually connect back with the funnel. Let's talk about the strategy. So when so you have to keep in mind you can't actually make the same strategy for every kind of website. Even at the same website you can't make you can apply the same strategy for the different type of pages. So their product led SEO is different, feature led SEO pages are handled differently, comparison pages will be handled differently, original source which is trending node, which it means like the pages which got like the topics which are not discussed earlier but they got like they got in trend recently. So you can, if you have to rank for those things, there will be different kind of strategy to rank for those things. For the community and UGC content you will have, and same thing for the e-commerce as well, there will be the different strategy, and the pragmatic SEO different, content led different, and omni-channel brand as well, it will be different. So you have to, you can apply multiple strategies for multiple things in the same website, but keep in mind not every strategy is for every kind of website. But the things which I have shared earlier are the core fundamental things you can do checks in your own websites, and then let me know if you are doing at good level or not, and whether it improves yourself or not. And yeah, yeah, there is guest for me. Sorry, yeah, so let's talk about the future of SEO. So actually I already discussed like the future of SEO is about like it is changing, and there is huge potential. So everybody, it is like welcome to the game, and there is huge potential and we are just getting started, and hopefully we will get a lot of revenue, a lot of benefit from this niche, this industry. So don't feel at any moment like you are in the wrong direction. Just make sure you are the best in the industry. If you are the second one in the industry, and if you are trying to be the second one after me, then you are not the good. uh, I'm not. I can't guarantee you that you will be able to get recognized. But if you want to like become the best, I hope so. Like you will get recognized too soon, and you will get really benefit for from all that stuff. So LLM geo future, like founders are really obsessed towards LLMs. So if you guys know it, it will help you a lot to actually get a lot of leads. But for that it is actually too much expensive as well. So that's is also one thing. And we are going to make a kind of community where we will actually fix this problem as well, hopefully. To keep it in like we will make a network of where we will be having a kind of less cost, like cheap websites, or cheap connections. We will be able to do some brand mentions, like we will swap some backlinks or something like that, and we are going towards that thing as well. And we will include a lot of people who I know personally are working with the bigger brands. So and they will be available in our community. They will be also share the backlinks which they have, and we will, and if we want to be in that community, we must have some websites which we can actually offer them in exchange. So we will do some link exchanges as well. And so the future is about consensus building in LLMs, in Google as well. So if a lot of people are talking about yourself, um, so like if a lot of people are talking, repeating the core facts across the websites, communities, backlink platform, every Google or LLM model will encounter the same informational signal, and it will rank you better. Then try to write dense interconnection, like every document, either on site or off site, every web page must be linked, interconnected from content, not from just link. And and make a website like a semantic web. You have to keep search about this definition, that long context models actually traverse easily. And yeah, so we will actually discuss a lot of so try to actually I think, yeah. So yeah, these are the core things which I want to actually discuss. And yeah, I think there is a lot more. So yeah, guys, I think there is a lot more. I'll have to keep something, some more discussions toward it. Maybe I can record a video and I will just upload on my YouTube, and you guys can actually follow that YouTube video, and you can actually ask me anything about it if you will have any questions. So you guys are already in the same meeting for the last 1.5 hour. So let me know if you guys have any questions from that. No questions at all?
So here you told about large language models and geo sort of thing,
Mhm.
but you didn't interrelate them with SEO. Can you please do that?
Which one? Like the I talk about the LL, large context models.
Large language models
Yeah,
and the geo thing.
yeah. So like it is not large language models. It is actually large context models. So where I have talked about it.
LLM is large language model, I
Yeah,
believe.
LLM is large language model, but large context is something. So what I said, like maybe I can recheck. What was that point? Give me a second. I can just read once more. So maybe I might be talking about the LLMs, but the core thing like I would like to discuss about, like, sorry, it was long context models. So large context model, sorry, long context models. And long context model is somewhat, sometimes I say large, but the actual term which is used is actually the long context models, and it is actually a kind of the AI system that process huge amounts of data, uh, and they are in the single context, like in the like so why I'm talking about it in SEO. It means like your website and your web page will be analyzed with the long context models moving forward. It will not work on the small context model like before. And we have, like, I have exploit Google a lot, to be honest. Like on this thing, I have explored a lot, fortunately. And it was like we were actually not interconnecting a lot of information. Like at some page I was saying, let's suppose I was having multiple pages for one brand. Like this is it is offering AI video generation. I have a page for AI product video, I have a page for AI animation, I have a product for AI movie generator, I have a product for AI avatar generator. So what I was doing, I was actually talking about my own product. Like this is Higgsfield is a AI avatar generator. I was just changing the definition of the product. So I did not done on the history, but I'm just going to give you a context. Like this is how I was doing it. So and that was working. Actually Google was actually trying to understand, like it is true, and we are really like the main source domain, and this is the product. So if it was, and when the Google was going to understand what is Higgs field and actually try to this search about the Higgs field, what it was doing actually, it was always talking about uh, Hicksfield was also always like a big brand, and whenever it was going to actually see about the Hicksfield, it was getting positive signals that this domain is good, and it was easy for me to actually rank for the AI avatar generator. But in long context models, Google is actually cross-checking everything, and if even it's right, it's not bad. Like even you can do it, and I think it's still safe. It's not actually against any violation, but there are some ways where it can be exploited. I'm not sharing that practices, but you can actually get that idea, like Google can understand it better now, and they will have more context, their models will. And the good part is that they will not actually spend a lot of budget on your website. They are just spending that level of budget on the high competition keywords only. So right now, this is the keyword I have just searched, Claude AI video generator in US, and it was ranking. And this content is literally written from my side, myself. And here what I have done is that, let me show you. I have actually changed the definition of Claude AI video generator. Here you checks, turn ideas into videos in seconds with Higgsfield MCP. So Higgsfield MCP is the product for which actually we were trying to make a page. And here what I'm doing is I'm just actually changing the definition of the product. I'm trying to perceive it that Claude AI video generator is the product of Higgsfield. Connect Claude to Higgsfield for free with MCP for free. I'm talking about MCP. It is just about connection. Connection is free. If you are going to use it, it's paid. But why I'm doing it? It will get more clicks, and it is not actually mentioned free on the website. It was just for Meta. It will show on Google only, and then next, like if you will talk about read anything. You will get everything. Like right now I'm connecting back is Adwell. Like I'm trying to, there is a one strategy which is that in communication, that if you can't convince it, you can confuse it. So that's what I'm doing. Here you can see Higgsfield MCP gives Claude every video model that matters in one connection, and making it the most versatile Claude video generator available. Here I'm telling the truth, like this is how it will work. So it is actually the truth. So Google get it, like this page is not actually lying something. So I'm actually talking about this thing as well, and not talking in that way like Claude is actually the AI video generator. I'm talking about again Higgsfield MCP make it Claude AI video generator. And then also, like if you will get to know, like the last question, what is Claude video generator? I'm saying Claude video generator is an AI video tool by Higgsfield that turns text, image, or briefs into finished video into chat conversation. Claude connects with Higgsfield MCP and orchestrate the leading video model. And connecting back it with again it. But the definition, once the definition is actually changed and it is the keyword is actually associated with our brand, it makes us easier for to rank us for this keyword. Even there is like the more bigger, like the older websites which were actually providing the MCP, like even Claude on website is coming later. And yeah, flex clips was older, and there are a lot of Hagen is older from us, so they were ranking earlier. So what I'm saying, if you can actually confuse it, then do it. But if you can't, don't do it. You will get penalized. So maybe you will not penalize, but your pages will not rank. So but right now it is working. At some pages, like there was not too much competition, so it got ranked easily, and it got confused as well, because they did not spend a lot of they did not spend their processor on long context model. They have just used they have just tried to fetch that page and try to process some of the sections of my page. It was not the whole page. So that is actually, you have to also keep in mind, sometimes Google don't actually read your whole content. It reads the important pages, important sections. If you are keeping your key entities on those places, you will be able to rank better. So yeah, that's your answer about it. Yeah, small context model, like it is about, like if you guys know the Claude is having some context. Like the context is a kind of information, like how can I define, like if context is something I can search for the definition. So context is the background in which like we are actually prompting. So if we are talking about like let's do any task, let's write a CV for me, and I'm guiding it about myself, and the message drop, and I'm going to send it the next message in the AI chat, like now change the name from this to this. So it is having the same context, it is having the previous background, and which is done previously, and it is now connecting back to my next message, and it will actually show me the same thing, and just change the name of that CV. So what I'm saying, it is a kind of context. This is what context means. And in the context, like the uh, actually I'm not sharing any screen. I'm just saying like the context is something you can actually search even better. So this is actually the context is the background setting or circumstances surrounding any event, statement, or idea. So it means like they have some background about yourself, from which they can actually understand yourself better. And long context means they have more bigger background information towards your website. And the small context model means they have less context, less background towards your whole website and industry. If they have the long context model, they will be able to like see the more bigger your comparison, your website overall, what it does. So they will have more background information about yourself, so you can't actually get out of it. And if you are like, let's suppose a video platform, and you are going to publish some AI image avatar page, you will be out of that focus, and Google will see like it is out of that dimension of this website, and this guy is actually covering the topic which is relevant but out of its main product. So it means so it will not rank better like the AI video pages. So this is something like the context. uh, you can search about it. Maybe it's not if and I'm not explaining well. My YouTube channel is not there actually live. I have made live maybe 2 or 3 years ago, maybe more than that, but I have never published any video, and I was just trying to make some content. And I thought like, if I will be making a video, so on the socials, you will just get a random information. But if you will like, um, if you I will be having community discussion, so every YouTube video will also get worth, and they will be it will be helping people a lot. So yeah, this is the video. I have shared some other kind of information, maybe some of the information may be similar, so you can see this video if it makes sense. It is a podcast with someone else, but yeah, I will share you guys the my YouTube handle once it will be live. Yeah, anything else like you guys can ask me, and then we can wrap up. Yeah, really nice question. जो कंटेंट के लिए बता रहे हैं, I'm not actually getting like I have like maybe more than like maybe more than like 40 to 50 pages of the SOPs, maybe more than that. Content is a huge topic. मैं उसको सिंपल करने की कोशिश करूंगा कि पहले आपको फंडामेंटल कॉन्सेप्ट्स पे अलाइन करवा लूं, फिर मैं डेप्थ के अंदर भी बात करूंगा. लेकिन कंटेंट के लिए कोई स्पेसिफिक पॉइंट है तो वो आप बता दें, मैं उसको एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूँ. अच्छा, ठीक है, मैं शेयर कर दूंगा लाइक इन द नेक्स्ट मीटिंग एंड SEO company in India, say keywords. So all right, there is a one guy I just remember him a lot. So Ahmed is here. Ahmed is not speaking anything. Ahmed, how are you, and why you are not actually having any question? Ahmed Subhan, can you hear me? So जैसे मुझे एसईओ की कंपनी इन इंडिया से कीवर्ड करना है तो मुझे क्या करना होगा? SEO company in India is keyword. Um, if you want to rank for SEO company in India, you have to like um, talk about yeah, branded searches are actually the ranking factors, and it helps you a lot because like the core thing is about user interactions, and even the if your website is getting mentioned in Google emails, you are also getting positive signals. So and same thing goes for the bookmarks. If your website is getting bookmarked in Chrome, you are getting more positive signals, and those helps you a lot. So you have to keep more dynamically because Google is actually trying to understand a lot of things about your website, and it is having a lot of information from multiple sources. So social media engagements matters a lot, and कंपेटिटर्स के एनालिसिस के ऊपर भी सेशन करते हैं। यार बहुत मज़े के क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं। एलएलएम्स के बारे में मैं तो बहुत ज़्यादा प्रिपेयर हो रहा था, लाइक आई थॉट कि मुझे कोई 10-15 मीटिंग्स ही शायद लग जाएं कि कंटेंट इतना कुछ मैंने एक्सप्लोर किया है, इस चक्कर में कि मैं लोगों से डिस्कस करूंगा और खुद भी मैं अपने टीम के साथ भी डिस्कस करना चाह रहा था। सो मैं तो सोच रहा था उसी पे हमारे 10-15 सेशंस नेक्स्ट चलेंगे, लेकिन ये तो मुझे लगता है उसको मुझे एक मीटिंग में ख़त्म करना पड़ेगा, और एंड देन वी विल टॉक अबाउट competitor analysis, ranking any keywords like yeah. So मैंने पहले शायद बात भी की हो कि मैं लिटरली आपकी वेबसाइट्स रिव्यू करना चाहता हूँ विद इन दिस कम्युनिटी। इफ योर वेबसाइट इज नॉट रैंकिंग वेल, we can randomly check, we can do some audit, we can do some market research, we can look at it why it's not working and what can be improved at your at first half. Like we can do small sessions towards learning, and we can do some real things in the same session as well. So maybe someone will get some help and others will learn from that as well. So yes, बिल्कुल, मैं आपको वेबसाइट आप मुझे शेयर करेंगे, मैं आपको बता दूंगा। इस नेक्स्ट सेशंस में ना कुछ एक मैं फ्रेमवर्क को थोड़ा सा डिफरेंस कर देता हूँ, एक चीज़ ऐड कर देता हूँ कि व्हाई नॉट कि मैं आपको एक डॉक्यूमेंट शेयर कर दूं और आप उस डॉक्यूमेंट को फिल कर दें, जो जो जिन लोगों की ईमेल्स हैं खास करके मेरे पास, बाकियों को मैं फॉर्म फिल करूंगा तो वो भी कर दें, तो आप लोगों को ईमेल्स आ जाएंगी और आप उन ईमेल से आपने अपना नाम मेंशन करना है और आप एक अपना क्वेश्चन लिखते हैं। इधर योर वेबसाइट यू वांट टू मी टू एक्चुअली एनालाइज एंड fix those problems, like or identify those problem, or create kind of micro level strategy like what you can actually follow at the moment. So ऐसी कोई भी चीज if you want me to do, you can like write in that Google document, और ये फिर जब हम मीटिंग के ऊपर आएंगे तो हम उसको like in that same flow we will actually follow it, and we will make it, we will discuss everything. Is there anyone who is not in the sales led SEO community? Okay, so I feel like everybody is here. So yeah, मुझे किसी ने कहा था कि यार how to connect with me on email or DM. So you can connect with me on WhatsApp. So that's like WhatsApp community. Don't DM me, please. It actually move it distract me a lot. But community engagement is something which help others to engage as well, and make it use like help them to actually engage and inspire others. One more thing, like if you are engaging in the community, I know a lot of people who were actually trying to become my client. Maybe I was not available at that time, and they are still in the community, and they are actually looking to hire the best source. And I can't actually uh, recommend anyone if I did not work with them. One thing which can actually bring help you to get more clients is that you have to engage more. Like whether like in my community or anywhere else in social media, try to engage more, try to show your expertise, because I want you guys to take a part, and I want you guys to actually teach me anything, something. So I we will combinedly we will get more things, and we will get more better. Someone asked me about like the fobs and something, so I'm just answering that. I forget it. कि पीसी मैग और फॉब्स कैसे रैंक हो रही हैं बिहाइंड द रियल वंस. सो राइट नाउ यू हैव टू कीप इन माइंड कि फॉब्स है क्या. सो फोर्ब्स की ब्रांड डायमेंशन क्या है, उसकी जो डायमेंशंस है ना, जो एट्रीब्यूट्स हैं जो जो उसको असाइन है, वो स्पेसिफिकली एक नीश नहीं है कि वो न्यूज़ के अंदर ही रहेगा. बिल्कुल न्यूज़ ही है, लेकिन न्यूज़ कितनी तरह की हो सकती है, सो यू कीप इन माइंड. और उन लोगों ने इससे भी ब्रॉडर किया हुआ है अपने आप को. और दूसरी बात कि उनकी जो बैकलिंक प्रोफाइल है वो भी बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्गर है, एंड दे आर एक्चुअली too much aggressive towards that as well, and every their web content is actually their average quality score is too much high. एक तो ये है कि उनका साइड फोकस खराब नहीं हुआ हुआ, पहली चीज तो आप ये देख लें. उन लोग का साइड फोकस ऑलरेडी बहुत ब्रॉडर है, एंड यू कैन ऑल्सो ब्रॉड योर सेल्फ साइड फोकस एज वेल. At first we were AI video generator, then we can go to the AI creative suite, then we can actually include more things towards that. So it always helps you like आपको ब्रॉडर करने में मसला नहीं होता, किस तरीके से करना है ये मसला होता है. अगर आप बहुत ज्यादा एक रैंडमली किस अपनी लाइक मेरा प्रोडक्ट है एआई वीडियो जनरेटर, मुझे वीडियो कन्वर्टर जो कि मेरा प्रोडक्ट नहीं है, या फिर वीडियो कंप्रेसर जो मेरा प्रोडक्ट नहीं है, मुझे उस पर भी लिखना है, मुझे उसकी भी ट्रैफिक लेनी है, या मुझे अपने आप को क्वालिफाइड करवाना है फॉर ब्रिंगिंग लाइक टॉपिकल अथॉरिटी, वी विल डिस्कस इट. तो वो जो क्राइटेरिया उसके ऊपर मैंने अगर अपने आप को टॉपिकल अथॉरिटी अचीव करवाने के लिए वो टॉपिक पब्लिश करना है, तो मुझे कीप इन माइंड रखना पड़ेगा कि that I'll have to publish something about AI video generator with that page as well. Like I can't publish AI video a lot of topics on the video compressor separately. I'll if I'm talking about any random topic which is not actually coming up in my site core focus because I want to rank for AI video generator, so I'll have to publish something about AI video generator as well. So if I'm talking publishing about my core focus core thing as well, it will not dilute my focus. But if I'm just talking about any random thing, it will definitely dilute the focus. And yes, I'll share the community link, Talha. um, where is that? uh, Actually I'll have to check. So yeah, I'm just wrapping the meeting, and I was expecting like it would go actually smaller, but it goes beyond, and I perceive like we could have another meetings. If you guys have any kind of like, what do you think? Should I have another meeting in the next week as well? All right, बिल्कुल ठीक है. So we will do it, and I'm feeling like kind of incomplete towards this meeting क्योंकि मैं I my energy was too low overall. So inshallah we will do it next meeting in the next week. I will I will just send you a message, and what's about like changing the day, because we could actually change towards Wednesday because it is the mid of the week and everybody is available. And a lot of people I know in Pakistan, like they are not available on the weekends. So we could move it on the Wednesday if it makes sense. I'm from Pakistan, Islamabad. Henry. So yeah.